Hey guys, so it is April 1st, 2020. So today is Wednesday, and I told you guys last week that I was going to update you guys on Friday. But because it was so close to end of March, I figure I'll just wait till end of March to get the numbers and everything and then update you guys one shot. So what I'm going to share with you is the figures for March. Okay, so let me share my screen with you so that you are able to see what is happening there. Okay, so let's talk about March. Now, we ended, we closed in March. Let's see, single family. Okay, so all the figures, keep in mind that we're talking about a single family home, townhome, and condos all in one, inclusive. So we sold 3,168 homes last month. As of yesterday, we have 3,695 homes that are under contract, so contingent pending status all fall in there. And the ones that are active without contracts, meaning you can just go up and look at the house and buy the house, we have about 6,635 homes. Out of those, what I do is I track them by the price range because it gives me an idea of what the market is doing, what's out there. So at all the listings below 500,000, we have about 5,100 homes. You can see, compared to the whole total, it is a good about 78%. Okay, 1,000 homes, a little bit about 1,100 homes are priced between 501 and a million, and about 230 homes are priced between $1.1 million to 2 million. And then 2 million and up, we have about 154 listings. So again, the 6,635 are the numbers that we have active on the market without contracts. Now, sometimes I also add up this figure with the those under contract just to give me a rough idea of what has not sold. So basically, a little over 10,000 listings are on the market that are those that have no contracts and those with contracts. Okay, now compare this with last month. We ended in February about 8,900. So it's gone up about 15% more or less. Okay, so it's still a healthy increase. As weather go around towards spring, we tend to pick up more listings, so that's perfectly normal. Now if I come down here, I'm going to show you. So up here we track by the price range regardless of the type of properties. Down here is the same figures that I'm using out of 6,635. I'm trying to see how many listings are actually single family. Here you can see it's about a little over 5,000 are single family homes, 522 are townhomes, and then the other big number, about 1,000 homes, are actually condos. So that make up 6,635. High rises now, is a separate numbers altogether. So for those high-rise clients of mine, those specific to your condo projects and stuff like that, you have reports in your email. If I miss you guys, please let me know. We have we have 534 listings that are active on the market without contract, 55 with contract, and then we sold about 53 homes. Those are considered high rises. A bulk of it were actually listings below 500,000. Okay, you can see on this report over here. Now I'm going to scoot over here, I think. Yes, this report. Okay, I want to jump on here real quick to show you comparison from 2010. This is a 10 years time frame, 2010 to 2019. 144,000 was how we ended in median price range for 2010. Last year in 2019, we closed 313,000. If you compare those 10 years period, it's gone up over 200%, right? Like a little over 200%. So remember this figure, 313,000. Now in January, we closed at 305,000 as our median price range. So it dipped a little bit, okay? Now February, we picked up, we gained 4% at 317,000 was what we closed at, okay? So let me go down a little bit more here. This one here is another way I track all the different communities that my clients are at, most of my clients are at. And I know some of you guys that I missed some of the zip codes on here. So if you wanted some numbers specific to your subdivision or your zip code, please let me know. And this is just the bulk of where my clients are. Henderson are highlighted on here. Now, the reason I track this is to give you an idea where you guys are at compared to the average and the median price homes in the market, how you guys are doing. So if you think about, if you keep in mind 317,000 as our median price range for February, and you look at now your figure, so I think that most of my clients are doing pretty well, right? Like you guys are doing fairly well as far as median price range. Now, median price range is really, really difficult in certain areas, and I understand that because some communities, like say Northwest 89149, you know, I know most of my clients 89149 are in really nice, you know, luxury type property. The reason why you're seeing 318 as median is because your surrounding area has a good mix of lower range homes and higher range homes. So median is just taking right in the middle. So it's not a good representation of the value of your home, but rather just a generic look of the whole area, what type of properties are there, okay? So don't trip on those ones. So if you, I run reports all the time because it gives me an insight of what's going on. Now, if you wanted some reports specific to your subdivision or your property, please just give me a call, email me, text me, or, you know, call me, and I'll be happy to do it. You know, it's no problem because most of you guys are on my alert, right? Like I search them as far as what's going on. The other stats I wanted to cover probably is, no, that's all. That's all I have to cover. So basically, looking at these numbers, you know, like I said, oh no, I did not cover this one, did I? Oh yeah, this one here. So we did not talk about March because I hadn't gotten around to actually finding out what our median price range is yet when I did this report last night. But I am guessing from the stats that is coming forward that I just shared with you, this number is wrong actually. So because I just did this, so this was 3168. So I want to say we're going to end up very close to, we're going to be very, very close to this range. Okay, so I think our median price for March is going to hang around 315-ish, you know, in that range, thereabouts. And then our closing, because if you look at our closing didn't change very much from February to March, right? So I think we're almost at high. So I think we have great news for March because part of March was before lockdown, and then we locked down March 17. So that's when the figure kind of probably changed a little bit, but not to a great extent because a lot of listings that have been in escrow continue to move forward and close. So, you know, we haven't really feel the effect of COVID-19. April, I think what I'm going to do in April is I'm going to do a follow-up in about 10 days. So giving it some time. By then we would have been like third week going to fourth week of COVID-19 lockdown, give you a little bit better idea. Although, you know, this COVID-19 situation is so fragile, it changes all the time. Every time we have a new policy coming in place, whether it's eviction notices or late payment situation, how they handle it, everything's going to change, you know. So I'm going to continue to update you guys anywhere from 2 weeks, 10 days to 2 weeks time frame to give you a fresh look at what's going on. Now for my clients, you guys will have the newsletter. That's how you found this YouTube video. For those who found me on YouTube channel, you may not have the newsletter, so please just go ahead and email me and or hit subscribe, and you can get this update as well in about 7 to 10 days. So thank you for watching, and hang tight, guys. Be safe out there. I know that it is a trying time for quite a few of us. You guys, each and every one of you guys are in my prayers. So just hang tight, and we'll get through this as we have done multiple times. I've been doing this for what, 18 years now in real estate, and 18 plus years. So we've seen a fair share of the up and downs and, you know, major catastrophes and stuff. But each one we came out and we went better. As you can see, the reason why I share the historical data is to give you, because this is kind of a hindsight look, so you can see we've been through different stages, and we still came out, and the graph continued to go up, you know. So so hope that you guys are all in the best shape that you can be at this time. And again, I am available. You can just reach out to me via text, email, or phone call. All right, so I will talk to you guys again pretty soon. Okay,